We're back after missing another week. We're very inconsistent this season. Mostly my fault this time. But we're back anyway. So, couple weeks of football have gone by. Going in after, what is this? This is week 7?
Week 8.
Week 8.
Week 8, thank you. So, just finished up week 8. Let's do a quick summary of our 2 weeks that we've had. Mine is very short and sweet. We're still running the perfect season.
Yeah, you are.
And guess
Look,
what we're going to play this week? The highest scoring team in the entire league.
Look, I wasn't.
Oh no.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you should easily be able to tell what week we're in because it's how many losses you have.
I don't have Sleeper open right now, so
That
I specifically didn't want to
diabolical.
look at it.
Unnecessary jab, but
Yeah.
accurate. But accurate.
Diabolical.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, sorry. Hey.
At least Ryan broke 100 fucking points.
Yeah,
So did I.
say, Matt
Barely.
was not.
Yeah, barely. Thank you, Richie Rice.
Barely.
Matt was sitting at 99.
Yeah.
Poor Matt. I talked to him on Sunday. He's like, oh. He's like, well, Ryan hasn't won yet, but he hasn't played me yet.
Yeah, but also, he left A.J. Brown in.
He didn't know. He had no idea.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference.
No, it wouldn't have, but, like, he essentially started the week with an illegal lineup.
I wouldn't say it's illegal. It's just a mistake.
Not
Like, he
illegal,
did
but,
not
like, it was a
know.
mistake.
Yeah, he didn't know that he was out. That's simple as that. I've gone into plenty of weeks not knowing, like, why is this guy not fucking playing? And then everybody else knows that he was on the fucking injury report, and, like, somehow I
Yeah.
spaced it.
Literally, the
Yeah.
only people he could have replaced A.J. Brown with are... Let's see here. Hold on a second.
Anybody that played?
It was A.O. I don't want to say his last name, but I'm going to have to. A.O. Manor.
Eric Io Manor?
Yeah, I.O. Manor. That's all he could have played, and that was 6.6 points, and he lost by almost double his score. So
Yeah, more than 6.6
Oh.
points.
He could have done multiple. Oh no, he couldn't have done multiple tight ends. Like he could have put a.
I did. National tight end?
Yeah, I know you did.
I was gonna say, national tight end.
I tried to.
He would have had to have played I.O. Manor.
I tried to, but hard to start a second tight end when he's on bye week.
Well, you can't do that then, can you? Get better players, scrub. Not my fault.
I've done that before. But luckily I don't have to because my ass has Kamani Vidal
Yep.
and Jordan
Lucky
Taylor,
motherfucker.
Come on, fuck you.
who dropped a whopping 41 points this week, which was
You know
great
what?
because my Dak Prescott CD Lamb stack did not pay off this week.
I'm a strong believer that if you don't know your player's name by week 8, you shouldn't be allowed to have him on your team anymore.
That's not fair because
Jon-
Andy could
it's
not
Jonathan
have a
Taylor.
whole fucking,
Whatever.
Andy
Jonathan
could not have an entire fucking team. That's not fair.
Yes, Jonathan Taylor.
No, Andy
Andy is
wouldn't have.
borderline illiterate when it comes to
No,
his
I know
team.
exactly who it is and what team
I know
he
you
plays
do.
for,
Yep.
and all, everything else. I just mess up his name.
Would you call him Jimmy Taylor?
Jordan.
Jordan Taylor.
No, Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, he went crazy.
Just call him.
That was a good trade for you, man.
Just think of home improvement. It's a lot easier. Jonathan Taylor touchdowns.
I get you saying that you got a good trade for me, but like I'm not sure of a reason I have to trade anybody. At
No,
this point.
I'm saying that was a good trade for you
Oh,
to
yes,
get
it was.
For
to
you
get
to
him.
Yeah. No, I needed it. I needed another stud running back. Like I had Derrick Henry, but like his clock's just a ticking. It's only a matter of time before he goes out because he's not nearly as consistent as he used to be. But like you can't not start him, so he stays in there.
Yep.
And I didn't have anything of real note behind him, so like it was a necessary trade.
Well, Derrick Henry's 32.
Yeah, he's an anomaly in the NFL in the fact that he's still in a starting role and productive at his age at running back.
Tractorcito, baby.
He is 31.
I can remember.
But when you're 6'2", 252 pounds, running the rock,
If you're
they're
30
all-
anything, you may as well be pushing 40 as a running
Yeah.
back. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna be. He's literally gonna be. What's his name? Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis can't even compare. That fucker was so fat. Like all he did was run in like goal line shit.
He's not that good.
At some point, I'm sure Derrick Henry's going to be pretty big like that.
No, they don't use players like that. They don't hang on to guys like that anymore because they don't want to pay them. So they'll just get some young dudes.
Yeah, I would assume this is probably his last contract.
Yeah.
How many years he got left?
I would assume 2, maybe 1.
That's a safe assumption.
We'll find out. Give me a second. Derrick Henry.
Probably till he's like 33 at the latest, I would think.
Yeah.
His current contract is a 2-year, $30 million extension. He signed this year, so he is.
He's got one more.
So he's got
one more season after this.
Yeah. So my guess is it's probably his last contract.
Okay. Well, I mean, so be it. It's been a great contract, but I mean, like, he'll probably go somewhere else and still be equally effective.
Yeah. Like, he'll definitely be one of those guys that hangs around like Brandon Jacobs, sticking around just to be the touchdown poacher and for 2 other teams and then retire.
Fucking Brandon Jacobs, Jesus Christ.
Right?
What a poll.
I will say one thing that I consciously thought about this going into the week, and I didn't pull the trigger on this, but I was like, you know what? The Cowboys are playing the Broncos. Pat Surtain is there. He's going to shut down one of those wide receivers, so like that's not going to help that offense. Dak might have a bad day. Kyler Murray's on bye. I don't really want to play him anyway because he was hurt and like he hasn't been great this year. I thought long and hard about dropping Kyler Murray and elevating Bo Nix this week to play Bo Nix against the Cowboys, and I wish I had. Like, I'm not chasing points this week. Like, it was fine. I won by, like I said, almost double the other guy's score, so, like, it's not like I needed the points, but, I didn't pull that trigger, and I feel like I should have, because it was, like, a good time to do it. Now I'm just going to be stuck with, okay, well, is Kyler going to do anything for the rest of the year, or...
No.
Or we're just gonna sit? Is he just gonna sit on his thumbs and wait until Black Ops 8 comes out?
I mean, Battlefield's out right now. He could play that until
Black Ops 7's coming out, I think. You should be excited for that.
Well, Battlefield is better than COD nowadays, anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
No,
What really sucks is I apparently am terrible at picking which quarterback to start. Period. Because I don't start Mayfield. He puts up a shit ton of points. 2 weeks in a row, I start Mayfield, and he decides he wants to shit the bed. Last week, almost lost to Ryan. Almost gave Ryan his first win. I was shitting my pants watching that Monday Night Football game. No, because I had Nick Chubb, and I was like, you know what? This is going to be good. Nick Chubb's going to at least get a touchdown, most likely, put up some yardage. And apparently he died.
R.I.P.
And just decided that Houston has just officially moved on from him. So that really just fucking crap
3 weeks ago, dude. Where have you been?
No, that's not true, because he's still been putting up almost double digits. Look at his stats. Trust me. He was worth starting.
Getting fucking stats, you can automatically assume they're moving on from Nick Chubb.
Correct. But I thought, you know what? They're going to have a good game. Thankfully, Ryan's kicker missed a field goal and saved me from giving Ryan his first win last week.
It was a field goal.
And then this week, Mayfield decides he wants to put up 1 fantasy football point for me, while Herbert on my bench decides that he wants to put up, 26, 27? So...
And guess how many of those points went to Quentin Johnston?
Yeah, none of them. Yeah, big old fat goose egg. They all went to the tight end for National Tight End Week, apparently.
0, dude. That's the second week in a row that he's put up a goose egg. Second week in a row.
No.
I don't know.
No, he had 9.5 the week before.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the second week that he's putting up a goose egg.
In general.
Yeah, and they were close to each other. They may not have been in a row, but I think it was 0, 9, 0.
The 0 was an injury. So, but still a 0. Still a 0. Still a 0.
He still
But
went into the game. You expected points, and he gave you 0.
No,
What you should
I wasn't
expect is
expecting points,
Orlando
but I
Gatson
didn't
to be the
play.
future, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that tight end over there is freaking showing out and showing off.
He's
Yeah, he sure
shits.
is.
Speaking of tight end or like players getting goose eggs, who would have called Ferguson dropping a goose egg?
Not me, because I had money on the fucking thing.
Yeah, I know, dude. That came out of nowhere. He was riding like 10 targets a game and
National tight end ain't my fucking
zero.
dick.
Hey, don't get me started. I had money on Schultz getting 30 yards last night, and he got 16. Bitch.
Dalton.
Dalton Schultz. Yeah.
You might have a gambling problem if you're betting on Dalton Schultz, dude.
For 30 yards, man, on National Tight End Day.
I would make that bet.
1-800 next step.
Would too.
It was actually negative, by the way, for him to get just 30 plus yards receiving. It was a negative odds. But
Yeah, well, not every tight end scored. Both of mine did, but like,
oh yeah, I'm aware that both yours did.
I was gonna say yours were pretty solid days. Almost identical stat lines too.
weird.
I was
right?
cheering for Kelsey, and then I was like, son of a bitch,
no,
Justin
never mind.
has him. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's no chance I'm winning anyway, so let's go to Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey had a fair bit more, but he just had more yards. 1 yard short of 100, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And Travis
I
Kelce
think Rice was the same too.
Rashee Rice.
Yeah, I think he had the same stat line as Kelsey.
Wouldn't shock me if they wrote the same fucking
93.
routes.
93? Yeah.
Suck it.
Kelce,
Except
broke
he had one more. He had one more catch.
Yep.
9 for 9 for 93 and a touchdown, and then Kelsey was 6 of 8 for 99 and a tutty. Sorry,
And,
apparently I'm seeing double, so like 6s and 8s are not easy for me to look at right now. Sorry about that.
And didn't Kelsey break the 100 mark in career touchdowns?
Did he?
I think so.
He broke, or he's tied all time on the Chiefs' regular season touchdown list with 83.
So he's tied Tony
His
Gonzalez?
career.
No, Tony Gonzalez had 80, I think. He's tied with... Fuck, they showed...
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they showed the line. They were talking about it every time the Chiefs were on offense.
Of course.
Oh, one more touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's like you said. He has 83, and then I think he has the 17 in postseason.
Yeah, I was gonna say 83 regular season touchdown, tying Chiefs legend
Priest Holmes.
for the
Yep.
most in franchise history.
Oh.
Also became the 5th tight end all time with at least 80 receiving touchdowns, joining Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, Rob Gronkowski, and Jimmy Graham.
Some of the best tight ends in recent years.
Yeah. I mean, Jimmy Graham feels like the outlier there, but the other 3 are pretty great.
Jimmy Graham was fucking nails for like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years, and I mean, I guess you could put Antonio Gates and Graham kind of in the same category because they feel like very similar players in the sense that they were just pure receiving threats and not much else.
Yeah.
Well, and
Antonio Gates, like,
Brown
catching touchdowns with Drew Brees was pure sex, man.
Yeah,
Like, that
and then
shit
you got
was awesome.
at least TG and Gronk could actually go in line and actually block every now and then.
True.
Justin, are you going to go back to sitting Travis Kelce, or has
Yeah.
this renewed your hope?
No, he's going to go back to the bench where he belongs.
I was gonna say, have you met this cynic?
Where he belongs. Where he belongs.
I have to put in Marvin Harrison to make myself fucking want to like kill myself. So
Hey, you want Kyler to have the stack?
dude, if you drop Kyler Murray, and I mean this, I don't know if anybody else would pick him up.
Yeah, I know. That was part of the reason that I had that dialogue in my head before going into the week. He said
And
if I dropped Kyler
Scotty.
Murray,
Maybe Scotty because Lamar's injury.
he said if
But
I
he's going to
dropped
get
Kyler
Lamar
Murray,
back.
that nobody would pick him up. And I think in this league that is a definite possibility because there's enough Cardinal fans that hate him that I think he would stay on the bench, and the other teams that are not Cardinals fans and their bias doesn't show that I think they're pretty well set at the quarterback position, and wouldn't pick him up either. So
I think you just need a healthy set of eyeballs to see Kyler Murray's just been bad this year. And
he's been largely mediocre for the last several years.
True, and in the Dynasty format, it doesn't really feel like he's going to get any better going forward. So,
what doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense to me, speaking of quarterbacks, what doesn't make sense to me is Joe knew he was going to need a quarterback going into this week. How the fuck does he let Andy get Joe Flacco? Knowing what Joe Flacco's been doing with Jamar Chase, and knowing that Andy needs a quarterback, how are we letting him pick up Joe Flacco?
Because I don't need a quarterback. I think a lot of
But
people
that's what I'm saying. Joe did. Joe needed one, and he picked up Aaron Rodgers after the fact.
Scott should have done it.
Scott needed one.
Down there.
Like, anybody that needed a quarterback should have got him before Andy did.
I mean, this is all fucking hindsight, so... Like,
yeah.
But, like, willing to put all your eggs in the old man Flacco basket is not the most, like, guaranteed way of getting points. Like, yes, it looks better now, because all he fucking does is throw to Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, yes.
Because he's got, something close to 40 fucking targets in 2 games, which is nuts.
I think he's got over 40 in 2 games.
Regardless.
Here's the crazier part about it, is you said Joe needed a quarterback, right?
Yep.
Joe only got Aaron Rodgers because Andy dropped Aaron Rodgers for Joe
Flacco. Exactly. You could have picked up Joe Flacco before Andy dropped Aaron Rodgers. Granted, they put up similar stats, but you gave the stack to Andy.
Yeah.
That's what you could have prevented.
We've let him do that twice now.
And then, guess what? Joe Flacco would have sat on Joe's bench once his quarterback came back off the bye week, and Andy wouldn't have had the stack. But now he's got the stack for the rest of the season.
Well, you heard it after the rivalry week. Joe got the fucking fight knocked out of him after Andy kicked his ass. Like, he's like, whatever, man. Like, I just want to pick a new rival and all that.
Dude,
yeah, must suck. So must suck being in 4th place.
He's so tired of having Andy as his rival, but like, honestly, you need to stop getting so triggered by everything that Andy says, and then we won't insist that you're his rival all the time, because it's his hatred for Andy and everything that he says that makes the rest of us go, no, you guys are perma rivals.
I think
you know what? I want to be Andy's rival next year.
Please, go ahead.
I mean,
take up the mantle for your brother.
You want to know why? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing Andy not score the most points, but have the fewest points scored against him and being 2nd overall.
How do you plan on fixing that?
I don't know. Come with a better squad next year that's not hurt and hobbled.
Let's see here.
Good luck with that.
Andy is...
He has the fewest points scored against him.
By a wide margin, yeah, I know.
Yes.
Not by a wide margin.
Not anymore, but
after this last
it's still a significant margin.
Like, there's somebody that's scored, like, points against is 40 points higher, and that's it. But, like, he's still 3rd in total points scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that fucking stack and Jamar Chase, I thought he didn't have that come down after fucking Burrow went down. And that's what we were all banking on. Like, okay, well, he goes as the Bengals go, and they've been still producing with Jamar Chase. So, I mean...
Yeah, that's because the Browns gifted them Old Man Flacco, and Old Man Flacco's just turning back time over there in Cincinnati.
Meanwhile, you motherfuckers are making me earn having the number 1 spot. I have top points for and top points against.
Yeah, you're where I was like 3 weeks ago. So
I hate that shit.
It's fighting.
You're earning it though.
That. Everybody has their best game against me. It's so annoying.
Not maybe their best game, but like.
Don't stress yourself out this week. You'll be fine.
Dude, you're gonna have a great game this week. You're gonna score 170. I'm gonna score 173, and then on Monday I'm gonna go in holding my butthole.
I don't know where you're seeing those points coming from, though.
Ryan has not. I don't know if he's reached like 150.
I've hit 160. I hit 160.
Hey, okay, all right. Well, maybe then. It's
yeah, it was against. I think it was last week against me.
It was last week against you.
Fair enough.
And it would have been better if I didn't have a total of like 11 points out of my receivers.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get boned pretty hard.
Tech could be okay against Green Bay. We'll see. Hopefully Johnson gets on the right track because
depends who's starting.
Is Andy Dalton fucking playing? Because he played like trash.
Well, you got the Chargers playing Tennessee, so hopefully Quentin Johnson has a decent day. Hopefully Scary Terry is actually healthy. TJ Warren's fantastic. Cortland Sutton, I mean, they're going against Houston. That's going to be a defensive battle all day.
I just don't feel comfortable playing Alvin Kamara anymore.
Should you? Either. I've got him on another team, and he just he's riding the pine.
Honestly, especially
it's hard to trust a running back when they're playing from behind.
And the Rams. They're playing against the Rams.
Well, and you're facing me that has the Cowboys against the Cardinals, but the Cardinals are coming off a bye, and they always play us tough, so we'll see how that goes. Also,
another fun fact about Alvin Kamara, they're starting the rookie instead of Spencer Rattler, so it's going to get bad real fast.
Yeah, Tyler Sow.
It's either going to get real bad or be marginally better.
Hey, you never know. It could be Miami. Yeah, it could be Miami all of a sudden showing up against Atlanta.
What happened there? That saved Mike McDaniel's job.
I don't think so. It just prolongated it.
It saved him one extra week of employment.
But no, it's a sight to behold. I'm thoroughly enjoying Devon Achane being like the most not talked about consistent running back this year. So. He hasn't scored less than 13 points in any week this week.
Absolutely crazy.
This year. Yeah,
I saw trade talks that they might trade him away.
I saw that you're a fucking dick and don't talk that shit.
I'm being serious. I was scrolling through shit today.
Who the fuck is going to trade for him? And why would they trade him away? That makes no sense.
The Chiefs we're going to try for him.
Fuck out of here with that shit. If he goes there, like I'm not going to be able to leave the house because I'll be too dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
For those
I'll draw you a picture later.
That means that Justin would be so dehydrated from the amount of ejaculate that came out of his body.
That's correct, kids.
Oh, boy.
Just like Joe. Joe wants Breece Hall to go over to the Chiefs.
Of course, and I want Travis Etienne to do that too. So I mean, like, it's all just one circular jerk. Like, it doesn't matter.
No, they're known for taking the older guys. So take Alvin Kamara.
That's fucking retarded.
He's not going anywhere.
No, he already said if he gets traded, he's going to go sit on a beach.
Yep.
Yeah,
there are no
drink
beaches in Kansas City. I'll tell you that right now.
There's one thing you can appreciate. He's loyal, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's just fucking, like, after this year, if he's just, like, done and they want to give up on him, just pull the plug, move to Miami, call it a day. Like,
yep.
It's not worth hanging on to him. Because, like, that team's too young and they're rebuilding and he's an aged running back. Like, there's no... And they already have Kendra Miller behind him, who the old coaching staff hated, but, like, this coaching staff... I think Kellen Moore is a legitimately good coach. And he should be able...
Situation.
I mean, the Saints they were in cap fucking misery immediately going into this year. They were like $80 million over. So, like, it's hard to build a team when you're still paying players from like 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Do we think we ever see Shedeur Sanders this year?
Probably, due to injury.
I hope so.
Probably.
I kind of want to see it at this point.
Everything I've been reading says that the Browns are so high on Dylan Gabriel, but I don't know how you can be high on somebody that's not performing. Like, why would you not,
Apparently,
at week 8 at least?
Apparently Stefanski hates him.
Yeah.
That's a real shit. Talk to fucking Trevion Henderson and Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Apparently he hates him. So, like, the only way that happens is
Dylan Gabriel gets hurt. Yep.
as if Dylan Gabriel gets hurt.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Which is unfortunate.
It's whatever, dude. We said this back in, like, when the draft was happening. It's his dad that fucking ruined it for him. talking all that fucking bullshit.
Partially his dad and also his own attitude.
Well, who was the one that raised him to do that? That's my point.
That's fair.
He's been literally homeschooled his entire college fucking career, like, and his dad instilled all that nonsense into him, and he just went off expecting to have everything handed to him continually, and nothing. And he ran into somebody who said, "Fuck you, you're not that special," and now he is where he is.
Why is it saying he's questionable right now?
Who?
Shedeur Sanders is listed as questionable right now.
He was the third string. He has a rib injury or a calf injury.
I don't think it's too important if he's not playing.
He was the third string. He was listed as the third string quarterback going into Sunday's game.
Who the fuck is in front of him?
Oh,
Maybe it's Will Zapp.
yeah, Bailey Zappi.
Bailey's happy?
I believe so.
Don't worry about getting his fucking name wrong. Nobody cares about Bailey Zappi.
And New England cared about him for a little bit.
For half a minute, like after the Mac Jones thing failed.
Yeah, Bailey Zappi.
God, is only.
He actually sat it out. He actually sat out week 8.
Healthy scratch, probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise, we might have seen him.
I'm good. I won't see him.
Back tightness.
Whatever. The only thing I watched that team for is the running back. So
Yeah. I still. I go back to the draft and think about. I should have taken Quinton Judkins 1-7.
Oh, everybody's thinking that.
Matt he's expressed so many words to me. He's like, I would have taken him well above Travion Henderson. He says, like, the problem was, and everybody knows it, what the fucking issue was. Like, just his status and career was in the air. Nobody knew anything. He was not a part of the NFL when I drafted him.
I would have taken him over RJ Harvey.
Yeah.
This is you saying this afterwards, man. Like, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, everybody, hindsight, looking back, is like, fuck, I should have taken him. But you didn't know that this was what was going to happen.
If I knew he was going to perform like this, everybody would have taken him above everybody else. He would have went number 1.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, Ryan wouldn't have had Genty.
You wouldn't have Genty. Yeah. I wouldn't have had fucking Hampton. Like, I would have taken Junkins.
Scott wouldn't have had Hunter.
Scott's doing his own fucking thing. It's biting him in the ass horribly this year.
Speaking of Scott, did anybody see that he lost another player to injury?
Well,
Sure.
Saquon?
Poor Scott, man. Saquon, I thought
like
he's got Lamar Jackson out.
Saquon
Garrett
got like
Wilson.
a groin injury or something. He pulled up after a long run.
Yeah.
It's not serious.
Yeah, he said he'll be good to go after the bye week.
Yeah. You keep Tank Bigsby away from the fucking field.
Oh my gosh, what a waste of a trade for that. Fucking Christ.
They didn't trade for him to be a running back. They traded him to be a kick returner, and that's exactly what he's been. And Will Shipley.
I really thought Scott had a chance this week against Joe until Tucker Kraft put up 20 points against Pittsburgh, or almost 30 on National Tight End Day.
National Tight End Day. That shit is fucking scripted, dude.
It sure is.
So many fucking tight ends scored on Sunday. Guys you've never heard of before were scoring touchdowns. Like the third string tight end for Baltimore scored. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it.
What?
Both my tight ends did not score touchdowns.
Yeah,
Neither did Jake
Cade
Ferguson,
Otton.
though. Like, there were outliers, but
Yeah.
for the most part, like, a lot of fucking tight ends.
Tyler Warren and Kyle Pitts.
You
Kyle
need to
Pitts
give
is-
up on Kyle Pitts.
He's riding my bench. He can't hurt me anymore.
This is Kyle Pitts' best fucking year. So.
Tyler Warren's just having a better one.
Tyler Warren is a ton better than fucking Kyle Pitts.
Oh, yeah.
And he will be going forward as long as they keep whatever magic under Indiana Jones' hat up there in Indy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
And you better be starting them this week because Pittsburgh doesn't know how to stop the pass game. So
Pittsburgh's defense is dog shit. Like,
we're so injury ridden. It's not even all right.
how's T.J. Watt doing this year, by the way?
Fucking terrible because the rest of the defense is trash. Okay, but let's talk about Pittsburgh and Mr. Khan for a second. I fucking hate you so much as an owner, Mr. Khan. You fucking are trash. How are we running 3 tight end sets every fucking game and expecting to win? Like, I don't get it. You're not running deep routes. You're not spreading the fucking defense enough to get a pass off. Yes, you've got a 6'3", 300-pound fucking tight end, but one on every other play, you've got a lineman, number 74, lined up in basically on the end to catch a pass. Get a fucking receiver. I don't give a shit who you get at this point. Get us another fucking receiver, because Roman Wilson, that touchdown was amazing, by the way. But Roman Wilson and Calvin Austin, who's 5 nothing, is not gonna fucking do it.
If only you guys still had a solid X wide receiver.
Yeah, Juju Smith, look at him.
No, that had a slight attitude problem. And no, wait, he traded him to the Cowboys, and he's a number.
Listen, we talk about this all the time, though. Sometimes players do better on other teams. He was not fit. He was not a good fit for the Pittsburgh scheme by himself. I am pissed that we got rid of him.
Never had a quarterback that could throw to him.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. I'm pissed that we didn't give them a chance to run DK and George Pickens. I said it from the jump when that trade happened. What the fuck are we doing?
You can't have guys running double goddamn fucking go routes.
You can.
You can. You've
Not
got
with him.
CD.
Pickens would
You've
catch
got
everything
CD
out of
and
bounds.
Pickens. You've got CD and Pickens.
Fucking, are you shitting me? CD is not a fucking just straight go route guy. He has a huge fucking route tree.
No,
But so did Pickens.
Pickens is a little bit more than just a go route guy, but like I'm not sure he's quite the runner that CD is, but like
I would have loved.
His ability
nowhere
to
near.
a deep ball is fantastic.
That's what I'm saying. I would have loved to have seen DK and George Pickens, and then you've got Roman Wilson over here. You run a 3 tight end. You run a 3 wide receiver set with your fucking tight end, Pat Freiermuth. I don't know why we went and picked up Jonnu Smith. Fuck you, Arthur Smith.
You just answered your own fucking question,
Yeah,
dude.
sure did. Fucking goddamn Arthur Smith. That's why.
Get mad at him. He's the fucking reason why you're so mad at your offense. And your offense is the better part of your fucking team. So
he was the reason I was mad at Bijan Robinson, and now he's the reason I'm mad at my team's fucking offense.
You were so mad at Bijan, you traded him away.
I fucking hate Arthur Smith.
As you should.
That's the thing that just blows me away is how does a coordinator like Arthur Smith, who has a track record of being terrible with the Falcons, continue to find work with the Steelers? And he's still around right now.
Because we don't have any other option at this point, and we're halfway through a fucking season.
That's not why. The reason is because some of the guys are just better lieutenants than generals. Like, that's just the way it goes.
And he's not a good leader, but he's a good director.
Ask Cliff Kingsbury, fucking his stupid bullshit ass to be an offensive coordinator, given Jaden Daniels Rookie of the Year last year. Whereas when he was a head coach, he couldn't fucking make one play call that was original after halftime.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah. That's
my rant. I'm so sick and tired of seeing these 3 tight end sets every week in Pittsburgh and wondering, why aren't we winning? I'll tell you why we're not fucking winning. Get another wide receiver and see what happens.
Where are they ranked in the division?
We are first, but that's because you have
up.
Cincinnati without Joe Burrow. You have the Baltimore Ravens without Lamar Jackson, and we're only ahead by 1 fucking game. It's not like we've got a commanding lead, and they're about to get Lamar Jackson back, and Joe Flacco's over there turning back time in Cincinnati.
Just saying, you're in your division, so you're complaining from a very high point.
In 2 weeks, we'll be second to third. Yeah, 2 weeks, we'll be second to third. It's not my fault your guys' division is stacked.
Our division is fucking amazing, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Like, NFC best is always fucking going to be competitive. The Cardinals are always going to be fucking either competitive or dog shit. Never dominant. But the rest of the fucking division,
Hey,
pretty solid.
they had a couple seasons where they were kind of dominant.
Whatever. I'll talk about the rest of the teams. Fucking San Francisco is on a skeleton crew and still fucking like compete. Like with the exception of this week, getting their shit pushed in by fucking Houston's offense. Seahawks are having one of the better fucking years because their defense is fucking awesome, and the Rams are just like the best coached team in the entire division. So they're always going to be great because Matthew Stafford is awesome. They're still winning. Puka's going to come back. It's going to be fantastic.
Puka comes back this week, doesn't he?
Maybe. Supposed to.
Ooh. Ooh, baby.
Dehydration.
I'm gonna try to push. I'm gonna try to push Blake for the number 1 spot now. If Puka's coming back.
Fucking take it.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure. I get it, but I mean, I'm fine with having the same amount of wins with you guys.
I'll take it if you guys don't want it.
You gotta earn it, son. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Shut up down there in the cellar. You haven't earned the right to talk yet.
I mean, that's fair.
He can talk. I talked all last year. I was in the fucking dumpster.
Yeah, no. I was messing with you.
I think it's important to point out, though, that we need to tip our hats and put it over and say goodbye as Cam Skattebo has officially died.
Scattaboo-hoo.
And try and trade over Tyrone Tracy to Nicky P. See what he wants. I know
Nicky P's got a great team without Skattebo.
He does.
Like,
Yeah,
dude.
there's one thing that Nicky P doesn't
The
need.
magic of trading away a fucking first-class running back and your team instantly gets better. You did that shit 2 years ago. He does it this fucking year. It's ridiculous.
No.
yeah.
Well, can you
This
imagine?
is the
his
Nicky
team-
P section.
What would his team have looked like had he still had Jonathan Taylor?
Give me
He
number
would have
1.
had Jared Cook and Jonathan Taylor.
James.
James Cook.
Give me number 1. Because
Easily.
James Cook is probably what number? He's got to be running back 2 this year.
They're 1 and 2.
I figured.
They are
It
1
helps
and
that
2.
James Cook put up 41 this last week.
When you run for 200 yards against a terrible team, it's pretty easy.
Did he have two? Was it two or three
those
touchdowns?
two. It
was two touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
And
His
one of
wide
them was
receivers are a little bit thin, but outside of that, like he's still getting some guys that produce. But
But they're playing for
I mean-
him. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, he's got Bouquet, Jalen Waddle, Shaheed.
Waddle's the number
his-
1 on that team. Buka is the fucking rookie sensation of the goddamn century right now. And
I mean, he should be playing Shakir.
he doesn't have
more
to.
than he is.
He doesn't need to.
But Shakir, I would probably
No,
start
because
Shakir.
he can play Cook. He had been playing Cook, Skattebo,
And Williams. Yep.
and now he'll probably. If I had to guess, he'd probably go Cook, Williams,
Shakir.
either Shakir or David Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
Monty, too?
Shakir just for
Yeah, he's
consistency.
got David Montgomery, Tajay Spears.
Yeah, either him or Tajay, like depending on what happens in that cluster of a backfield with Pollard.
Yeah, well,
Just
he's
that
also
cluster of a team.
he's got a solid quarterback too because some dipshit dropped fucking Patrick fucking Peterson.
I didn't drop, I traded.
My mistake. Sorry.
For Justin Herbert and 2 draft picks.
It's a fair trade. It's a fair trade.
That's the fair
Traded
trade.
what?
Patrick Mahomes for Justin Herbert and 2 picks.
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't remember.
Well, and this was
That was last year. That was last year when Patrick Mahomes was fantasy football irrelevant.
It's true. Very true. Very true.
Which that was the time to drop him.
Yeah.
Well, last year
Well,
it was.
Granted, he was also missing his wide receivers last year too, and I should have just rode the wave. There's a lot of players that I've traded away that I should have just rode the wave with, but you know, I'm learning, man. 4 years into this dynasty, and I'm learning that you're in it for the long haul, not the short game.
It's a process. I get it. I get it.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Unless you're Nicky P, and then you just trade away all your draft picks to get great players, or trade your great players for draft picks and turn it into something.
Turn it into
My team got
pure
younger.
fucking
Oh,
gold.
no.
I just wish I had, you know, equity either way, whether it was draft picks or a good player to do something like that, and I don't got shit.
If you think you have shit, I have more shit.
Yeah, man, that's Genti, who's at least starting games. I have
With no
I have
O-line,
RJ
you're
Harvey
lucky to get
sitting
10
on the
points.
fucking bench. They're sitting on the taxi squad.
Ashton Genty's lucky if he can get a touchdown a game with that offensive line.
And fuck Sleeper for including people on the taxi squad and benched points, by the way. I saw RJ Harvey as the
Whatever,
highest
dude,
bench
that's-
running back, and I was like, for one fucking week he does something. Get the fuck out of here.
Cry about it, man. That's part of the weekly breakdown.
Yep.
Pain.
Like I was supposed to start RJ Harvey. Get the fuck out of here.
Owen Dobbins is having a career year.
Yeah.
Well, he's back to form what he used to be.
That's true. He's back to normal now, but
I mean,
he started out first half of the season was
On fire.
Well,
I do love
he's
that.
a rival age 25 now.
yeah,
I
26.
do love that the Panthers coach did flat out say that as much as they appreciate what Hubbard has done for the franchise, that he is going to start losing touches to Rico Dowdle.
What a brilliant strategy.
As well as he
Yeah.
should.
If
Once
only-
again, terrible trade.
if only people with
give away
eyes
Cortland
fucking
Sutton.
could figure out that Rico Dowdle has been metrically better in every category.
Yeah, give away Cortland Sutton for Hubbard, and then all of a sudden Rico Dowdle showed up out of nowhere.
It's okay. Cortland Sutton hasn't done too much.
It's because Bo Nix has been fucking cheeky.
Bo Nix has been very good about distributing to a lot of different people.
Yeah, there's usually like a flavor of the week that's not Cortland Sutton that gets touchdowns.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
he'll get yards, but he won't get touchdowns right now. He's a less good Julio Jones of the 2010s.
No, Cortland Sutton was never as dominant as Julio Jones.
No, absolutely not. I was saying just more he'll get yards but no touchdowns.
Fair, I'll give you that.
You have both Rico and Chuba. That sucks.
Well, I picked up Rico because Chuba got hurt.
Yeah.
And then this last week, I was like, fuck it, let me start them both. And I got the touchdown from Hubbard.
It's fucking
Thought
psychotic.
they were going to be the new smash and dash.
I,
Thunder.
I was, look, I knew I was going to get my ass whooped, so I was just trying.
I came off a loss last week. What the fuck are you talking about?
I knew. Okay?
Fine.
I sense these things. I saw who I was going up against and saw DeBrickashaw come in and just was like, you know what? Let me just lay down.
Speaking of DeBrickashaw, R.I.P. to Nick Mangold.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made me sad to hear.
I'm getting tired of people saying that the NFL is scripted because they're like, oh, they
That's still
mentioned
tight
Nick
end day. Are you
Mangold.
fucking kidding me?
Well, they mentioned Nick Mangold passes away, and then all of a sudden the Jets get their first win on the season. Everybody's like, oh, it's got to be scripted.
It's not
I'm like,
scripted because the fucking
no,
Bengals have the
that's-
worst defense on paper.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, that's not why I would say that it's scripted, because I do tend to lean into that a little bit, but like that's not a reason I would say it was scripted.
No.
They just gave the ball to fucking Brees Hall and he went batshit crazy.
Yeah.
It
all
sounds like
it takes.
Brees Hall is actually pretty good.
Brees Hall is an amazing player. He's just been stuck on the fucking Jets and nobody knows it.
Kind of the same with Garrett Wilson.
Well, we all
Garrett
know
is
he's stuck
awesome,
on the
like-
Jets, but
Garrett, he would be so good anywhere else with like some kind of competent quarterback play. If Garrett Wilson could somehow make his way to the fucking Buffalo Bills, he would be incredible.
That would be huge.
But they're not
Yeah.
going to trade within division, so it's not going to happen.
Nope.
yeah, they're not going to do what the Browns did.
Flacco doesn't count for much.
Still, he's in division.
I get it.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else that really. So
I can
I
talk
think
about
that
one
things
fucking
would-
thing.
You would think that there would be more to talk about with the like trade deadline coming up, but
2 weeks
it's
away
been
though.
pretty quiet.
I would like. Did any of you guys happen to see that tush push fumble not fumble play?
yes,
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that up. What the fuck is that?
Blake, if you could look it up, that would fucking help quite a bit.
He fully
Oh,
took
yeah.
that ball away.
That shit was the worst call I've seen in so many years.
Well, and they can't say that it was blown dead because it wasn't blown dead until after the fumble was recovered.
They said progress was stopped and they blew it dead, but the TV fucked up and they showed a replay with sound, and you heard that the fucking whistle happened way after the fact.
Well, and it also happened in the Tampa Bay game. When they intercepted the ball and returned it for a touchdown, they were like, oh, the play was blown dead. They showed so many countless sound replays, and everybody was like, where the fuck's the whistle?
Yeah, I heard.
Like, where is this phantom? Yeah, where is this phantom whistle that these refs keep hearing? And how is it that somebody has finally figured out how to stop the tush push, and all of a sudden they didn't stop it, and it's a first down?
I wouldn't say they stopped it, or they figured out a way to stop it. It's just on this particular one, fucking Jalen Hurts had the ball, and he stuck it out like he was going over the goal line for some reason.
Yeah.
Then Thibodeau comes in, strips the ball out, grabs it, fucking basically almost takes off to the other side, but they called it dead. Whereas if they continued the play and they kept getting yardage, they would not blow it dead because that's how the fucking play works, and that's how it's been working. So it was a real fucking bad look. It was, like I said, it was one of the worst fucking calls I've seen in a long time.
And interesting timing with the NBA betting scandals breaking out.
Yeah,
it was only a matter of time before they figured that shit out.
I just watched the video of that. Yeah, that's some BS.
Told you, dude. That's some fucking, that's some grade A nonsense.
Because it's like, where does a play stop when they are calling it dead? Because he's still moving forward.
Like, you need to, well, yes. But I think that's something where, like, the replay assistant should be able to, like, overturn that. Like, you guys are calling forward progress stopped at that time. It was not stopped at that time.
But you can't challenge forward. Once the play is called dead, you cannot challenge any of that.
I get that. That's why I'm saying it should be replay assistance. I'm not saying that they should be able to challenge it. I'm saying replay assistance. Literally, replay assistance isn't there to like help with the challenges. That's a completely different issue. The replay assistance is to help them get the call right the first time before it gets challenged.
Well, that's exactly.
They'll call down in the moment, have them change it, and then, like, if they've challenged, then they will go over, verify the challenge, and if they still want to do it, and then come back. So that's where I'm saying, like, I think part of the problem with forward progress being stopped is it is a little bit of a bulletproof vest for officiating, is they can say that, and, like, there's no way for it to be challenged or reversed, or you really can't say anything about it at that point. So they can just be like, forward progress stopped. That's the end of the conversation. I think in a scenario like that, where forward progress clearly was not stopped, there was not a whistle, that it feels like it could be confirmed by replay very quickly, like in the case of if somebody was in bounds or something like that and it was called incomplete on the field, and it's pretty obvious, like, they should be able to, like, the officials should be able to overturn that. Like, keep it as not challengeable, that's fine. Just, that needs to be something that review assistants should be able to.
Worst case scenario, you give the ball to the opposing player because of the fumble recovery at the spot of the ball, at wherever you whistled it down.
And that is, from what I understand, how they are. That's how they're taught to officiate the game. Like, in that case, they should have just let the play go out. They rule it as the play looks on the field, and then let replay correct it, or let the challenge happen to correct it. That's in the interest of getting it right, because one of them is challengeable, the other one isn't, and that's why they give them that directive. But clearly they did not do that in this case, and that sucks, and that's why they have that directive in place.
Well, the whole thing about it was just that it felt like, not even just that it felt like, it was a blatant lie immediately in the moment. They said they called it dead when everybody knew and heard that it wasn't called dead. So they're trying to gaslight people immediately into saying, like, no, we called it dead, you can't challenge it. And then fucking you get Dayball on the sideline about to pop a blood vessel in his head. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, just like everybody else. I was losing my shit, and I have no stake in the game. I'm like, this is the most fucking ridiculous thing in the world.
Yeah.
I hope this is a black eye and the whole tush-push thing anyway, because I hate that fucking play, and it's boring, and I fucking want it eliminated, but...
I mean, there's a lot of problems with the tush push at this point.
QB sneak's one thing, but a tush push is getting ridiculous.
Well, part of the problem with the tush push is what they've already tried to mitigate a little bit of, and in the fact that they've been calling snap infractions like crazy this year, is they're not allowed to move the ball forward at the set, and that's what that's where 90% of the success rate of the tush push came from, was the fact that the defense is getting pushed back by a half a yard on a 4th and 1 because Jason Kelsey or whoever it was at the time, or whoever might be trying to do it at the time, it was Jason Kelsey, would move the ball a half a yard forward, so they literally only had to get 3 feet instead of a full 6 or the full yard. So I think that them addressing that helps and will make it less prevalent, but if it works, it works. Fucking keep doing it unless they're going to keep calling it. It's the same thing that we saw with Legion of Boom back in like 2015. They openly admitted, like, yeah, we do defensive holding on every play, because what are they going to do? Are they going to call it every play? No. So, like, it's that same premise of, unless you're willing to call this every play, we're going to keep doing it because it gives us an advantage.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think it also opens up the question, too, of if you get rid of the tush push, what about it are we getting rid of? Is it the literal physical, like, pushing a player forward?
Yes.
Because, I mean, then it opens up the question of, like, okay, if you're in like a scrum now, of, like, you're running back and you have a couple guys that are, like, just collided and they're driving at each other. Do you just don't, like, no one just
Well,
to go
that's
those
so
guys
that's
that you did?
so I feel like that's different though. That's an active, and now granted, it's all an active play once the ball's hyped, but the running back swung out. Like, he's not just snapping and then getting pushed forward.
Right.
He's already made the momentum to go forward. Somebody's assisting him past it. Whereas the tush push is he hikes the ball and then both tight ends basically just grab a butt cheek each and shove him forward. Like, I think that's what they get rid of.
See, so here is my problem with it. Is they're inconsistent in the way that they actually say that it's illegal to push someone. Tush push, it's fine, but on a field goal and if you're on defense, it's not okay.
Yeah.
You do the same thing on defense, it's not okay. It's a penalty, in fact. So, like, that's where my issue comes in. I don't care that it works and that it's boring. It's whatever. But if you're gonna make one ruling for one side of the ball, you need to have that same kind of ruling for the other side. So, in my mind, if you're gonna allow the tush push to happen, you need to allow guys to be able to push on field goals again.
Push-offs? Yeah, where you can jump over the front of the line.
It was not even necessarily jumping over the front of the line. They used to, like, basically have the guy dive between the guard and the center, and the guy would, like, push him through, and then take off and block, like, over him. So, and you can't do that anymore either. Like,
you can't leapfrog off of a player, basically.
It's the same type of thing, same type of rule, and you just can't. They don't allow that on one side of the ball, but why is it okay on the other side? That's where my problem with it comes in.
Yeah, it's just open up can of worms, and it's just the whole big thing. And they figured, like you said, going into tying into Legion of Boom, is like they're gonna keep doing it until they're punished for it.
Yeah.
And right now, no one is really punishing them. They're gonna keep doing it.
Well, like I said, I've seen it in games that I've watched. We've gone to a Zips up here more than we have the past couple of years to actually watch games. So I've been able to see more football than I have the past couple of years, but I would definitely say in all my years of watching football, I've seen more snap infraction penalties this year than I have ever before.
Which is a crazy
there's
thing
at
to
least
say that.
somewhat of a crackdown, but
Did anybody watch the game where I think it was Monday night where the lineman completely got pulled? Like he was almost underneath the center before the ball was hiked, and they completely just blatantly let the lineman do that. Like no whistle for false start, no whistle for illegal shift. Like I said, I don't remember what game it was. I think it was the Chiefs. They were doing a run to the right side, and it was a pull. So the lineman was coming to pull and block that side. He completely comes off the line and starts behind the other guard before the ball's even hiked, and no whistle was blown. I'm just saying the officiating this year is just along with what Justin said is starting to get atrocious again.
We're consistently seeing it go down. Like last year we thought was bad, it's getting worse than last year. I mean, maybe the NFL needs to start opening up more positions again. Because I mean, even if we're watching baseballs and they have like the hit tracking and all that now, of just the pure percentage of pitches missed, like those missed calls, like missed strikes and everything, they're showing like percentages of missed calls, and it's getting just worse and worse.
Yeah, they keep a running track total of how many balls and strikes the umpire either called ball and it should have been a strike and vice versa. And they get graded on that.
Yeah, it's hard to fucking do, but
It's
that's what they're
it's
getting
definitely hard
paid
to
a
do,
decent
but also
amount of money to do.
Yeah.
And that's why Angel Hernandez retired when he did.
Yeah.
he should have been fired about 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
Well, you can't
but-
get replacement referees for the NFL because that was tried once during the fucking
And why not go well?
it sure did.
and the
You
scab
mean the
refs-
interception touchdown?
No, the field goal not good fucking thing.
Yeah.
Where they tried that and it was abysmal. It was worse than anything that we've seen this year or other years combined. So let's not go that far. Like those fuckers, I remember. Like I was at the Cardinals game, like week 1 that year. This was Russell Wilson's rookie year. They gave the Seahawks like 4 timeouts in the second half for some reason.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I was like, oh, cool. These guys are great. Let's see how long this fucking lasts. And then we're just booing these bastards the entire time.
That was what, Seattle, Green Bay, that it was a touchdown, interception, touchdown.
Interception, yeah.
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
a replacement referee half season.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think part of the reason actually has more to do with the increased amount of turnover that you've actually seen in the NFL and with referees over the past 5 years. Like, yeah, you still have some guys that are stalwarts that are still there.
But it was just an old guard that was retiring, though, because they
Yeah,
had some
but,
ancient
like,
motherfuckers that
Yeah,
need to
and
go.
I don't think it's going to improve. Like, right now, what you're seeing is the growing pains of the new guys that are backfilling those positions. I think it'll get better.
Yeah. I'm hoping so, because it really does feel like they want to be part of the game, so they're throwing a lot of fucking flags. Like,
Yeah, it
Hockley's
very well could
kid,
be.
Sean Hockley, does it a lot. Ron Tolbert fucking does it a lot.
Let me tell you what, though. Speaking of referees, that referee that hovered over JSN, what was it, last week or the week before? That guy's a saint.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go on a diatribe here because yes, that referee that did that was freaking awesome. That was fantastic. But one of the biggest takeaways that I've seen this year is how good of a teammate Cooper Kupp is. So in that same thing, who was right there next to the referee?
Cooper
It
Kupp
Cooper
was
Kupp.
helping protect him, too. Yep.
He was helping protect not only JSN, but he was helping protect the referee because he had he had his helmet on the side of the referee so that he couldn't get hit with the
Yep.
helmet or anything. And then on top of that, I was at the Seahawks Cardinals game and there was an interception or something like that. It got overturned or ruled incomplete or something like that, and the Seahawks were literally still in the end zone, like celebrating the interception. And meanwhile, the Cardinals are going back to line up and snap the ball. Cooper Kupp comes from the sideline, sprints down to the goal line, yells at the Seahawks, and then runs back down the sideline to his spot. And I'm like, that's a leader. That's a true teammate right there. Like, granted, he's not the player that he once was, but he seems like he is a fantastic teammate.
Love that Amish bastard.
Don't think he's Amish, but
He looked Amish a couple of years ago with the.
Oh, he definitely looks it. Don't get me wrong, he looks it. But I'm from the same. I grew up in the same town, so
Yeah.
Whatever. You've never
So
met him.
you're Amish?
Yeah, there's the town drop from Ryan every year we talk about Cooper Cup.
Anytime, anytime you talk Cooper Cup, I will bring it up.
So
Like whenever we
everybody's
bring
gonna
up
have their
Marvin
segment.
Harrison, we always know Justin's gonna be sad. Or
Mr.
him.
Jumpies, yeah, he's fucking awesome. I love him.
See,
Count on one fucking hand how many catches he makes when he doesn't jump.
see.
Watch it. Watch fucking replays. I swear to God, he's fucking airborne every single time.
Who is it?
That's the only kind.
Marvin
that's the
Harrison,
only way that Coleman can make
in order to
catches.
catch the ball, he has to jump. He jumps every fucking time.
Oh, he can't just catch it with his feet planted?
He did it once in the last game, but other than that, he's always off the ground when he makes his catches.
I mean, that's Keon Coleman. They just give him jump balls. So
Yeah, but he's got a reason to jump.
Usually, because he's got a better quarterback throwing the ball, and it might be over his head.
well, and he can make that kind of jump. He's an athlete.
You think Marvin Harrison is this fucking slouch?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Keon.
You're
has
implying
much
it.
good- I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
implying
didn't say it, though.
I didn't say it, though. Did I say those words? Those exact words? No.
Well, we're not going to get into the fucking legalities of things, okay? Like,
Who's everybody got this week?
what, opponent-wise?
Yeah.
Matt?
Oh, sadness
Oh.
and depression.
We know Ryan's got Blake, Mr. Balake,
I wasn't going to say anything.
and I've got my brother. So what a great week for him to be in town.
So more or less, Blake has a bye week.
Blake is a bye
Honestly,
week.
I think mostly my buy Mageddon was last week, so I'm sorry.
I don't know what my players on bye are yet, so we'll see how that goes.
I had it pulled up.
No, I'm saying Blake's like in the league is on bye because it's more or less.
No,
a
I know
guarantee.
because he's playing you. No, I get it.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I don't
I'm
have
saying
any.
that because as soon as that, I say that.
I don't have any struggle
somebody's-
picking a quarterback this week. I know that much because Tampa Bay's on a bye week, so makes that decision pretty fucking easy for me.
Should be.
Hey, at least there's
Oh,
that.
Judkins is on bye. That's the one. Oh no. And
Oh,
Faden. I have to play Kelsey. Fuck.
Oh boy!
I was just about to say, you were talking about benching Kelsey. I don't think you're going to be able to there, big ol' Mr. Commish.
I mean, unless you're that confident against Matt.
To not play a tight end? No, that's fucking dumb. I would not do that.
Oh come on, you can do it.
Ooh,
Really
but I get
show.
I
really
get
show your
ETN
ball.
against the Raiders though.
Yeah, what a
that's
great
what-
week for my brother to be in town. The week I face him. I'm so excited for this.
Your
That'll
sarcasm
be good.
shines through on that one.
Oh, actually, I am, because I have hope, but then at the same time, I understand that I'm going against Bijan Robinson, and my hope goes out the window when I see that. Yeah.
Never hope.
That you
Never.
traded to him, right?
Yeah, I sure did.
That makes it all.
Look, I
that
can
much
go
better.
against every team that I've traded to, at this point.
Yeah,
I would
you
lose.
can.
I almost lost to the guy I traded Cortland Sutton to.
But instead, you picked up Rico Dowdle when the guy I gave you was out.
Everybody let me pick him up, drop him, and then pick him back up. So, and what's with the Cardinals dropping Michael Carter?
Apparently, he's not good.
Like, I felt like that came out of nowhere.
They got Bam Knight, dude. They're fine.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
No,
Bam's the
because
truth.
If you really want to know, the fucking season's lost, and it doesn't fucking matter. That's why.
Yeah, Bam and Emery DeMarcado is the truth.
No, DeMarcado deserves to be shot out of a fucking cannon into the sun for doing what he did on the goddamn goal line.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. He hasn't got a goddamn carry since that game, by the way.
Good. Yeah. I haven't seen Caleb Johnson since he let that touchdown go, which is stupid. I still have high hopes for Caleb Johnson, but ever since he made that kickoff mess up, like I haven't seen him.
Matt
They've
and I were
got Kenneth
playing a game-
Gainwell.
Matt and
They've
I were
got
playing a
Kenneth
game on
Gainwell.
fucking Sunday. He was saying, how many yards do you think Caleb Johnson has in the year? I was like, I don't know, 27 or some shit like that. 34. He has 34 yards.
And it all came before week 2.
Yeah.
Basically. Poor bastard.
Well, boys, it's been a good catching up. We should be back into normal schedule. Now that things are kind of getting a little bit easier. I'm looking
Basically at the halfway point of the year.
Yeah, Jesus.
Pretty much. That went quick.
Yeah, because
It
week
always
14
goes
is
so
the
fast.
week 14 is the last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
Got 2 more weeks, Ryan.
Yeah, get ready, baby. Waifu pillow time.
It's gonna be. Well, I'm just saying this is gonna be I think the earliest we've seen somebody. Sleeper has already put out there clinched a playoff and been eliminated from the playoff.
Nobody has any designation yet. I saw that
I
shit
was
too.
gonna say I looked at
Yeah,
that
not yet.
today, and nobody has any designation.
Or-
They just put it out
Next
there.
week, probably.
They do that at halfway.
Yeah, after this week, yeah. After this
If
week.
if I win, I think you're mathematically out. But I don't think that's gonna
not
happen.
necessarily, because if Scott loses, if he continues to lose, no, that's just for me not to be last.
Yeah, it's for you not to
I
be
think
last.
you
We're
are
talking about a
definitely-
playoff spot, buddy.
I think you're definitely out of the playoffs after losing 7 games.
Oh yeah, no.
Unless you win like 6.
Unless I
games or
somehow
something.
go on 6 in a row.
Whew.
8. Yeah.
Unless I somehow go 6 in a row
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Here comes the hot streak against Balake.
against
done
Blake.
it.
Yeah.
But your team has to be on fire, and I don't know how my team did it last year. It was a bullshit thing, but I don't know. I'm
Well-
excited. Should be fun. I get Puka
You're
Nakua
gonna
back
need,
this week, so yay me.
You're gonna need Willie Marks to really start showing out.
Yeah.
Good old Woody.
Yeah, could all happen. Could happen.
Need
Fun, fun fact about Puka Nakua, gentlemen. He's been out since week 6. Do you want to guess where he ranks in wide receivers?
Number
Still
9.
one.
Ryan is correct. Number 5.
Fucking nut.
Yeah. And I'm getting him back.
JSN's got the most receiving yards. I think he's number 1, right?
JSN's having a monster year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
You should. You're ready to
wel-
give up on him like real quick after that fucking first year.
I was. I
And
did.
Roman Dunce, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, I was ready to give up on them all, but I didn't.
Shit.
I stuck with them.
You're welcome for JS.
You rode the wave.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
The way
Yeah, very
Roman fuck,
Really
the way
appreciate
Odunze's playing, and I would love to trade Marvin Harrison for him, but that's not a worthy trade because he's not like you're wildly outperforming him.
Yeah.
You'd almost trade Marvin Harrison for a bag of peanuts at this point.
You want Keon Coleman for him?
Smarter than that.
If they were chocolate covered and
Thank you.
M&M peanuts, maybe.
perhaps we'll see.
M&M peanuts. God damn, that reminds me of my childhood. Anyway, we will see y'all next week. Actually, next week, not taking a break this time, a random week off. But we will be back showing out the first team to be eliminated from playoffs.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey!
I'm telling you, perfect season. Let's go. All right, we'll see y'all later.
Look at me.